All right, let's talk about 3 unspoken rules in jiu-jitsu. Why unspoken rules are a bad thing, what I may or may not like about some of these unspoken rules. Stay tuned. All right, unspoken rule number 1, don't ask higher belts to roll. This is something I've heard, I may have been taught, whatever. I don't agree with it. I don't encourage my students to train like that. If a lower belt wants to roll with me, I can always say no. For some reason, I think people get it's like the wild wild west and you were just challenged to a duel. It's just silly. When I was a lower belt, all I wanted to do was get the opportunity to train with a purple belt, brown belt, or black belt. And yeah, did I get after it and treat it like the world's? I'm sure I did. But you can always just say no, right? Number 2, upper belts get priority in mat space. Now, there's actually something I do like about this rule as I've thought about it, but in general, if you run into another group, move. We're sharing the mat together. We need to make sure we stay in our space the best we can. Now, what I do say is we need a rule, something we can make a decision quick. We run into a group, who moves? That's when I do say upper belts get priority. But as a black belt, if me and my partner run into another group, I'm not going to yell and say, move blue belts. I'm going to move myself. Especially as upper belts, you guys, myself, we have the mat awareness. A lot of times we're going to be able to know that we're getting in someone's space before they do because we're not just in the match, we're aware of that mat awareness. I said it twice, so I don't know if that negates itself. All right, number 3, this is going to be a quick one. Wash your belt. I've heard even black belts, so it's not really unspoken because I've heard people say, don't wash your belt. I don't wash my belt. You should wash your belt. You wash your gi after you train, don't you? You're wearing your belt with your gi, aren't you? Wash that belt. Just buy a size up if you're worried about it shrinking in the wash. Yeah, I think unspoken rules on the mat are silly and you should communicate before you expect someone to know the rules. At the end of the day, as a school owner, our job is to create a safe environment. Okay, I think that's really our first job above everything else. And in my opinion, unspoken rules aren't very safe. Those were just 3 unspoken rules in jiu-jitsu. I want to hear from you. What are some unspoken rules you've come across over your years? What do you like about some of these rules? What do you don't like? Let me know below in the comments and make sure to like and subscribe, all that stuff.